Peace and blessings, people. Peace and blessings, man. Assalamu alaikum. What's good with it? What's good with it, man? This is your host, Musa Azakar, man. Bring you that Mickey Ficky heat like I always do. Before I go to this plantation, man, I got to copy and paste this audio from my sister Valerie Denise Jones podcast, man. Hey. I don't know what it is. They've been showing her craft and her videos all of my timeline, but I don't know what that is. Is the enemy listening to what I'm listening to? What's going on? You feel me? But anyway, man, I caught this. She had a video about 6 months ago. Valerie, man, you are off the chain, sis, man. I love your craft. I love it. Keep it the same, man. And if people ain't ever heard of you, man, I'm gonna spread this shit. You feel me, man? What is this entitled? Oh my God. This is Vernon Jackson and Killer Mike delivers emotional speech to Atlanta's protesters. Ooh, hold up. Before I can even start, man, hold up. Let me be respectful. Woo. His copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by a copyright statute that may otherwise be infringed. I'm gonna share this shit, man. Anyway, you feel me, man? Hey, support your girl, man, Valerie Denise Jones. Yeah, support her, man. I'm gonna leave links in the description box. Well, boy, let me get to this right here. This is a truth. Let me see.
I just want to say one of my favorite writers growing up was a man named James Baldwin. And I remember Baldwin saying, "You ask my father to wait, my brother to wait, my uncle to wait. How long must I wait on freedom? How long must I wait on rights and equality and liberty?" And as a black child, that resonated with me because I knew I'd been denied and I personalized that. But as I grew, I started to understand poor white people have been denied. Women have been denied. Gays and lesbians, transgender people been denied. Immigrant children been denied. Everybody outside of that 1% has been denied. So I want you to take a few seconds to look to your left and look to your right. Look to your neighbor and say, "Neighbor, the time is now. There are more of us. We're stronger. We will wait no longer. The time is now." When you go to that booth next year, I need you to carry in that booth the memory of this room. Black, white, straight, gay, men, female. We are together. We are united. Our time is right now. We will not wait 4 more years. We will not wait 20 more years. We will not wait 2 more presidents. We will not wait 3 more presidents. The time is now. The time is not in the future. The time is not some abstract time. The time is not something that might be. The time ain't something that could be. The time ain't nothing that should be, that would be. It ain't tomorrow. It ain't the day after. It ain't coming next week. The time is. The time is. The time is. The time is. Senator Bernard Sanders will be the next president of the United States of America. Thank you.
That sounded like so much bullshit. Half those people are our goddamn deadly enemies. So why the hell should we be sitting there trying to advance their cause when we're being fronted off by just about everybody on that list? Tell that fool to go get his act together and go get him some shit that's relevant. Quit distracting all those damn children and young folk from the business at hand. Go deal with start pushing black folks to buy more bang instead of bling, instead of being gangsters and straightening their neighborhoods and community up. Then I might listen to him. Otherwise, he doesn't know crap about what he's talking about. The hell with that. I don't like that.
Radio.
Oh man. I got some more, man, and this is a brother that actually I like his idea, the way how you thinking, man. That'll be having that shit, man. She be having that motherfucker smoke for y'all asses, nigga. Real talk. Where we at?
The deep booming heart.
Listen, well, told to go get his act together and go get him some shit that's relevant. Quit distracting all those damn children and young folk from the business at hand. Go deal with start pushing black folks to buy more bang instead of bling, instead of being gangsters and straightening their neighborhoods and community up. Then I might listen to him. Otherwise, he doesn't know crap about what he's talking about. The hell with that. I don't like that. Go for it, counselor. You got
okay. Well, what was the question that you wanted me to start on?
Why do you have the what's going on between you and whoever that was saying whatever he said?
That was Killer Mike, Judge Brown.
All right. Mm-hmm. How that all came to a head was this. I have a Black Youth Empowerment organization that I've been running for the last 10 years. It's not like other mentoring programs or things of that nature because we take stances that a lot of mainstream society won't take. For example, we teach our boys that the black man is supposed to be with the black woman, not the black man or the white man or the white woman. We also have a gun club that's a part of our organization. So our boys learn how to shoot. We have a fight team. We have mixed martial artists that actually compete and fight in the cage. It's a lot different than any of the average mentoring programs or other stuff that you'll see around the country. And because of that program and a lot of stuff they do, we begin to get more attention on social media as an organization that's doing outside the box things. And so one of the people that began to follow our movement was this rapper, Killer Mike. And so he's a well-known artist out of Atlanta. But now he's become more popular for his campaigning for Bernie Sanders. He did it in the last election cycle, and he's one of his main go-to guys in this election cycle. And so what Killer Mike does is he talks about things that need to be done in the community. He owns some barbershops. He talks about black community and building. So a lot of young people look at him as sort of an activist or sort of a positive force. But in BPM, we absolutely despise him because we know what his true nature is. And his true nature is exactly what he just said in that opening speech, is to submerge our issues with other groups that are hostile towards us, which is the worst thing you could ever do. Which Dr. Claude Anderson preaches against this so hard that you don't mix and merge our issues with these other groups because it always leaves us at the bottom of the totem pole with every other group, immigrants, gays, lesbians, every other group advancing themselves, and our ass still at the bottom of the totem pole. Our kids still getting killed. We still the ones, the worst incarcerated. We're still the ones with the worst schools. But we got time to be out here talking about. And then it's false because he says, well, blacks aren't the only ones that have been denied. It's this group and that group and this group. And what that does is that allows them to wrap, like Dr. Claude says, it allows them to wrap themselves in our suffering that they haven't been through. They haven't been lynched. They haven't been mass incarcerated. They haven't had a drug war declared on them. So that's a nasty trick that liberals do to try to group us in with all these other groups. And so what happened was last night, I was actually doing a live with a real solid brother named Ro, who's a former special ops person, but he's no patriot or anything of that nature. He's 100% Garveyite, red, black, and green, and he actually teaches firearms courses for black people only. And Killer Mike came into the live, he came on our live broadcast and started commenting in the comments, and people would say stuff like, "Yeah, Bernie, you and Killer Mike need to work together." And so I said, it's gonna come a point where I've addressed him before, passively, but I said it's gonna come a point where I'm gonna have to make it. It's gonna have to be a distinguishing term because we're not the same. And just because somebody's saying black, if they're out here pushing homosexuals, pushing immigrants, pushing these other issues, that person is not about black people. You're not black specific. You just
Valerie. Got that motherfucking smoke, y'all. Listen, I'm gonna leave a link in the description box, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to Valerie Denise Jones channel, man. Hit her up on the Patreon too, man. And hey, man, I just love the black content that we got out here, and they are gonna do every little thing to smother this message, smother ideas, and keep great minds from linking with each other and forming Voltron and leaving them alone. That's just what it is. But anyway, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You will be notified. Peace.